Hi there, this is Will Edmondson. I'm presenting the student feedback scanning app that myself, Esther Leah Morrison, Harvey Zhu made as part of the GC02 apps design project for the MSc Computer Science. So I'm just going to go through the project brief, what we were asked for from our client, the technologies that we implemented in the solution, and then a quick demo of the application that we developed as part of our solution. So the problem is student feedback forms, in order to get a high response rate, need to be on paper. That's because students don't fill out online surveys in general, but these paper surveys produce a high administrative burden on the admin team for the university, inputting data into spreadsheets, and it's not currently simple to compare modules once the information is inputted digitally. There are no simple charts where you can have modules side by side for comparison. So our solution for this is to use optical mark recognition, which is a technology of reading forms and having the information digitized immediately. It's much faster than manual input, and it allows for simple analysis. So the technologies that we implemented for this solution, we created a web application using PHP, HTML, CSS, and the database using SQL, MySQL. We used a third-party open source optical character recognition platform called QXF. We found a survey platform, a survey creating platform that integrates with QXF called Lime Survey, and in order to display information in readable charts, we used the JavaScript library chart.js. So I'm just going to go through the application and our solution. We're gonna log in, go to the dashboard, upload a new collection, and then see the charts. Along the way, I'll highlight a few of the other features that we implemented. So this is our login page. So you can sign up, and there are the standard features of remember me and forgotten password. I already have an account, so we're just going to log in. And it takes you to this dashboard page where you see your previous forms that have been scanned in, and you can click on that to see them in more detail, or you can upload a new form, which is what we're going to do today. So these are from module GC02. Instead of choosing files individually, you can choose multiple files, which we'll be able to see in a moment. So I'm selecting more than one file, and we're going to create a new collection. And as you can see here, the forms that we've just uploaded have been scanned, and you can see that the QXF platform has figured out which of these boxes have been selected. So I'm just checking that now. I'm going to type in one of the comments. So there we are. And then when I'm happy with how the computer has read it, I'm just going to accept the page. And submit it to the database. Okay, so that was the first form, and now I'm going to go on and assign the second form. As you can see, it's very similar. The student hasn't filled in this question, so the computer has highlighted this one for us to fill in manually if there was something there, but there isn't, so we're just going to leave it blank. There are no comments either. Perfect. So we're going to accept the final page and submit that to the database. And if we go to assign another form, it's going to tell us that there aren't any more forms. So using this link here, we're going to go back to the familiar pages where it's going to draw the data from the forms that we've just verified. So here we are. We've got the forms that we've just verified. The information is being displayed as a bar chart here, as it was only 2 forms. We get either these semicircles or whole circles, but you could be doing this for hundreds of forms, and it would show all the data that you've just inputted. You can see it as a bar chart or as a table. You can also download and print the tables, and you can see that the comments that we've entered here are displaying also. If we go back to the dashboard, you can see that we now have 2 collections there, and that's a simple demo really. You could have added to the collections rather than creating a new one. And there are more things to do with the users, such as changing password or masquerading as other users if you're an admin user, but that's the main functionality.